Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 2. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Listen, I am trying to make it to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Tell somebody who knows somebody who gonna tell somebody. Okay? Well, y'all, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, the second bloom ball is still going on. Ashley is still blooming and whatnot. She's still all over Stacy. Baby, listen. You being on this case like your name is Daphne is sending me. Okay, where's Shaggy, Scrappy Doo, Thelma? Where are all them people? Velma, whatever the hell her name is. I'm thinking about good times. Baby, not Thelma. What the hell is going on? You getting on my nerves, Ashley. Okay? Her and Giselle think that Stacy was never divorced and she's just pretending and she's back with her husband because she's done with TJ. Who cares? I don't give a damn. Let me say this. A lot of people are saying, well, y'all care when it was Mia. Mia is like scummy, like icky. I feel like her lies are, you got to go take a bath afterwards. But with Stacy, it's like she's so goofy. And she's putting on this persona. It just reminds me of like a Disney princess character or something. Like the next time she lies, she's just going to faint. So I really don't care what she got going on. And really, I don't care about none of this because it's all giving manufactured. It's giving scripted. It's giving and seen. Moving forward. Meanwhile, Kiearna and Wendy are still into it. Now, everyone else is all over there. I think it was Giselle, Kiearna, Stacy, Ashley, Linda, Letitia, Brenda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia. Everybody was over there. And Kiearna feels like Wendy is being dismissive. So they're going back and forth and back. Then it's back over here to Stacy. I said, this is a chaotic mess. This is a mess. Ashley brings up Kiearna knowing that Stacy is putting on. And Kiearna said, yeah, because at Lake Norman, Stacy told me that she's never dropping the mask. Well, baby, what's she say that for? Stacy said, yeah, but you know what, Kiearna? It's like you're giving negative energy. Every time I talk to you, it's negative. So then Angel jumped in and she's like, honey, not on my watch. Okay, this done been my friend for 20 years. That's what we not gonna do. I said, all right, y'all, honey. Everybody getting into it, honey. This just don't make no sense. We got it. Everybody's fighting. We got it. Giselle gets up because she's bored. Because if Karen is not there, Giselle really ain't got nobody to talk to. I mean, she'll settle for Ashley, but really in the grand scheme of things, she don't want to talk to Ashley for real. Let's just be so serious. So she went over to talk to Karen's friend, Cookie. So they were talking about how Karen's birthday is coming up, and Giselle told her that they're doing something special for Karen's birthday. Then out of nowhere, on the other side of the room, Stacy is now Nigerian. I'm like, what is, girl, please do not piss me off. I'm like, okay, Stacy, girl, please hush. And then Ashley is like, I have a surprise. And then this stripper, burlesque dancer is busting it wide open. I'm like, you know what? Leave it up to Ashley to be tacky as hell and put on a variety show. If she don't do nothing else, she gonna be tacky in one way or the other. This whole shindig is so confusing. Okay, and ma'am, please don't let Ashley use you for entertainment. It's a fool. In the next scene, they're showing like little snippets of all the ladies, and we're back at Wendy's house. Let me tell y'all something. With a new turn of events, child, I'm all up in that background. Do y'all hear me? I'm like, what's going on? Baby, I'm looking at everything. Is that the silverware that they claim was stolen? Honey, I am looking at everything. Now, listen, she is innocent until proven guilty, but I'm still looking, okay, at a whole lot of detail. So Stacy comes over so they can have a little girl talk, aka a scene, because that's what it is. They go sit outside. Now, they can't figure out how to open this champagne, so that's out. They're going to sit there and drink this sparkling water. Stacy sits down. She starts talking about how Ashley was telling her that she found out that TJ was suing her. And Wendy said, okay, does she have receipts? She's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know about the suing. Of course, Stacy, you're acting oblivious. Girl, you know what's going on. Then she drops the bomb about her being back with her husband. And Wendy is looking like, say what now? Wendy talking about, I have so many questions. Well, girl, questions are in your future. I don't know if they for Stacy or not, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all know I got to make light of a situation if I don't do nothing else, honey. If you ain't come to laugh, then this ain't the review for you. Okay? Because these Potomac heifers ain't giving nothing. Okay? The real tea is outside of the actual show. Okay? Get into it. So now that she's kept it real, I guess, Wendy is keeping it real with her. She told Stacy, girl, look, this looks mighty funny. And now all of a sudden you're back with your husband when they were on your scent about TJ. Be so for real. Girl, Stacy be lying, child. She got a little lying problem. Stacy got a little lying problem, and that's just that on that. Talking about, we're not getting married tomorrow, and it doesn't matter if you're getting married tomorrow or not. You're lying about today. Okay? Don't tell me what has been. Tell me what's now. Okay, that's what we're worried about. So then they started talking about Stacy starting this cannabis business like Happy Eddie. Listen to me. Giselle ain't tell one lie sitting in that front seat at that reunion. She was not lying on Stacy or Mia. Mia is in the A, and Stacy is starting her own Mary Jane business. She did not lie. Now, Stacy was trying to play with semantics and acting like somebody's crazy, lying, talking about, I just took a meeting. It had not started then. It does not matter when it started, Stacy. Okay? And I mean, when Karen started a candle business with 17 wicks, she told Wendy about it. Just say it. It is okay. There's no reason to lie about it. That's just insane. In the next scene, we go to Tia's house for the first time. You know, she's a new housewife, and Giselle stops by. Baby, Giselle putting some miles on that car. Do you hear me? Giselle literally went to every single person's house on this episode. She went to Tia's house. She went to Kiearna's house. She went to Angel's house. I'm surprised she didn't go to Ashley's house. She went everywhere. So anywho, Gizzard stops by. Hey, girl. Now, I did love how Tia's kids came to greet Giselle at the door. I said, I know that's right. Very mannerable. So they come down. We find out that Tia has twin 10-year-olds. Okay, she has a boy and a girl, a 16-year-old daughter, and a 13-year-old daughter. And she's introducing the family to Giselle. Her husband, Rob, came down. He introduced himself. Now, I have to say she has a very beautiful family. They are so picturesque. I think they are a very beautiful family. So she comes in, and then in the confessional, Tia gives us a little background. She was born in Nigeria, and she was raised in England. So her and Giselle sit down, they start talking, and they're eating a little charcuterie. And she brings up how she likes, this is Giselle. She's like, I really like how your husband is taking the kids to the mall. Tia said, yeah, I mean, it's a no for me. Okay, I grew up with a driver. I'm not about to be one. Okay, I'm just not about to do it. He's the nanny. Okay, just call him friend, because that's just what it is. I'm not doing it. And when she was talking, I was just thinking, I hope that Tia doesn't come off as pretentious a little later on, because I caught a little glimpse of it. And I mean, it's still early, but it was kind of giving it a little bit. Now, she did say that she loves being a mom, but I don't know. It was just something about the way that she was talking about her husband helping her in that respect. I don't know. It gave me something. It gave me a little bit of the ick, but maybe that's just me. Moving forward. So then Giselle was asking her, like, what does your husband do? She said her husband, Rob, does sales and acquisitions for a massive aeronautical company. Giselle said, oh, okay, so he like a nerd. I love nerds. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and introduce him to Eddie. And when did Edward become a nerd? I didn't peg him as a nerd. They said he was a lawyer, and that's what I got. Over on the other side, ain't no telling where this is. I'm going to say Potomac because we're doing Real Housewives of Potomac, but ain't no telling where Ashley lives, child. Ashley is at home getting ready for a White House Correspondents' dinner. Why? Why are you going there? You had all last season to go to the White House. Why are you going there now? Then she was like, I mean, for me, it isn't a partisan issue. Ashley, don't piss me off. Okay, just stop right there. Please do not piss me off. Anywho, go ahead and put on this gown and go ahead and get out the door, girl. Gone. Okay, before you make me mad. Now, her half-sister is there. She said her and her sister's dad don't see eye to eye. Because y'all know that's the daddy that has Sheila under that bridge, living in that tent. That's him. That will be her dad. She said they don't see eye to eye. And as she's getting herself together, she tells her sister that she's waiting for Josh to arrive. Now, Ashley is back playing in his face this season. She went on Love Hotel and kissed everybody in the mouth. Then after that, she messaged Josh with a "Hey, big head" text, and now he's back. What's the difference between you using him for the season and Stacy using TJ and Kenya using Walter? It's giving rented. It's giving extra. Like, girl, bye. Josh, I see you cut that little hair off. I said, oh, okay. You done cut that hair back a little bit. Okay. So he comes in dressed wrong, and they get in the car to go. So she tells him, do you mind using a little less product? Girl, leave that man alone. Everybody ain't Michael with 3 strands of hair. Girl, bye. Y'all know Michael ain't had but 3 strands of hair, child. She ain't used to all that damn gel. In the next scene, Angel and her husband are out to dinner. And so they're talking about how they like being back in Maryland. So they start talking about their anniversary. Now it's been 6 years. How they met is that he slid in her Facebook DMs. So the NFL players and the NBA players just be hanging out in Facebook DMs. Listen, I may need to get on the book. I'm not really a book girl, but I mean, if I'm gonna snag me a boiler, then maybe I need to get on the book. Maybe I need to get on there. So they're at dinner. They start talking about what they want in a home. He's like, at least 2 acres. She's like, at least 5. But baby, when they showed Angel's Colorado home, I said, yes, ma'am. This is giving luxury. And this, like I said last review, is very reminiscent to Monique. Oh, so you don't have a home? I have 4 homes. Okay? And 1 in Colorado to be exact. Moving forward. So they're talking about her being part of the group, and he's like, have they been hazing you? She said, can't nobody haze me. Child, please. Absolutely not. Now, I'm looking at their relationship, and I have to say that I really like their relationship on the surface, because, you know, we only know what we see. Okay? People shock you every day. I really like their relationship on the surface from what I see. I don't know if I would have come on this show. They seem healthy. They seem like they work well together. They seem like they communicate well. I just wouldn't trust the heifers. I'm sorry. Listen. I know that it should be more common, but a healthy family, a healthy Black family is a commodity. It's a rarity. It's far and few in between. And I hate to say that. And some people may take offense to that, but it's the real. And I don't want any of them falling apart. So therefore, and thus and such, I would not have brought my man on the show. But maybe that's just me. Over on the other side, Giselle is going over to Kiearna's place. Okay? Giselle is moving, honey. Moving and shaking. Kiearna is there at her private pad that Greg still spends the night at. I'm trying anyway. She has a private chef. He came. Giselle goes out on the balcony and they sit down. They're talking. He brings out this food. Giselle said, what is this? Kiearna said, it's just a little snacky snack. Giselle said, okay, so what's his status? Now, y'all know she love a man that can cook. Okay? Sneaky link. If you know, you know. Okay? So they're sitting there. They bring up Ashley's event. And Giselle is wondering if Kiearna has spoken to Angel since Ashley's event, because they were talking about Angel throwing her own event, which is Truth and Tranquility. So she said, yeah, she came to my event to support me. Now, I'm wondering why instead of showing that event, they keep showing Kiearna in these versus battles. Why aren't you showing her at her business? Y'all be playing all day with this dang on production. So Kiearna takes us to the event. Now, she had this event. All the ladies are standing around. This is at her spa. And she's upset that Angel was taking her for Wendy. So basically, Kiearna was telling the girls about how Wendy saw her at an award show. And at first she said she wasn't coming because her kid was sick. But then she showed up. And the first thing that she wanted to know is if Kiearna did her own makeup. Angel said, girl, well, did you ask her how her kid was doing? Tia said, well, clearly good enough for her to be in LA. Angel said, well, we don't know that. Well, baby, what she said that for? Baby, that pissed Kiearna off. Now Kiearna is mad, wondering, are you my friend or are you Wendy's friend? Girl, what is the issue? What is the issue? Kiearna said, yo, we had a little moment and I had to chin check that situation. Giselle said, chin check? Let me tell you something. One thing Potomac cast gonna do is use a word inappropriately. They gonna use it in the damn wrong way. Giselle said chin check is doing something to a person or checking a person in a physical way. And it is. And I mean, I feel like Kiearna struggles with that just a little bit because she used microaggression last episode. And I think she meant passive aggressive. And then here she is talking about she chin checked Angel. I don't know. Y'all be getting confused, honey. Y'all really be getting confused. Kiearna, baby, I really like you, girl. I'm speaking directly to you. It's giving a bit of little weirdo energy. That's just what it's giving. Your friend was simply being objective. That is okay. We are big girls. We're adults. It's okay for her to be objective. Like I said, this right here is to deflect from what's going on with Greg. That's what that's giving. Because when Giselle said, so how are you and Greg? Oh no, we're really doing good. We're doing great. Yeah, sure. We need to fact check that. We don't know what y'all doing because we ain't synced them. Okay. Moving forward. I feel like Kiearna thought that she was going to recruit Angel to just go along with whatever and go along with these silly beefs because she's on the show with her and they're longtime friends. Girl, listen, nobody's going to follow you around in the name of a 20-year relationship. If y'all are friends for 20 years, then she should be able to speak her speech as well. In the next scene, it's the day of the Truth and Tranquility party hosted by Angel. So she's there at first by herself, setting up, and then Wendy arrives. Tia arrives next. I said, okay, Tia with the body. Did y'all notice Tia had a little body on her? I said, okay, girl, that body is T. So then Kiearna and Giselle arrive next. Everybody's hugging. Hey, girl, oh my gosh, haven't seen you since last night. So they're all hugging. You know how the housewives do. Before they got there, Angel put a little lemon balm in Wendy's tea. So now Wendy is acting like the lemon balm is Happy Eddie. I'm like, ma'am, please relax. It's literally an herb to calm you. You can use it in tea. You can use it as an essential oil. You can burn it in a diffuser. You can take capsules. You can cook with it. It's safe. Like, I don't understand why Wendy was acting like she was so loopy. I was like, girl, you stay acting in line, honey. This is lemon balm. I use lemon balm frequently, and it's not the ganja. Okay, you can calm it on down, because she was acting all confused like, oh my gosh, she gonna put something in your drink, she gonna spike your drink. Giselle said, what? I don't like that, honey. I don't like truth and tranquility, truth be told. I like lies and foolishness. I mean, well, she didn't lie. She did not lie, because she gonna lie on you in a minute, and she loves some foolishness, honey. So I mean, she gonna keep it real. So then as they're all standing there, you know, Giselle has to produce the scene. So she said, Wendy, are you and Kiearna okay? Wendy said, I think we're good. Now in the confessional, Wendy said, listen, I'm at peace and she's in pieces. Kiearna is still mad, yet she's pretending like she's halfway okay. Kiearna, girl, gone. Girl, gone, honey. Just give it a rest. So then Giselle said, okay, Angel, what about you and Kiearna? Do y'all see the common denominator? Kiearna. I like her, but she's not getting a good edit, and I don't think she understands that. Now, Angel was a little bit confused because, why are you asking if we okay? We're fine. So then Giselle says, oh, yeah, girl, because she said she chin-checked you. Because, you know, she liked to be messy, honey, lies and foolishness. I said, uh-oh. Giselle was the wrong person to tell that to. Don't tell her nothing you don't want to get out. Nothing. She told y'all she liked some foolishness, but as far as the lies are concerned, I want to run it back. I'm confused. Since you're saying you like lies and foolishness, yet you and Ashley are all over Stacy like a damn dog with a bone. Make it make sense. Y'all just finding somebody. Listen, y'all found out the fans like her a little bit, and now it's a problem. And Ashley, you just give pathetic, honey. You can find something else to do, but not this. So then Angel says, well, let's be clear. There's no chin checking here. Okay, that's what she said in her confessional. Then she said, I'm almost sure that Kiearna did not use that word because, first of all, the word is very aggressive and nobody can ever chin check Angel Massey. Okay, ever. So Kiearna tried to hurry up and clean it up, talking about, girl, Giselle, girl, don't make me kick you. Girl, you play too much. No, ma'am, you said that. So after pretending to have amnesia, she apologized to Angel for saying it. Yeah, you said it. That's exactly what you said. And I hope you're looking at it and watching it back tonight. Like, dang, I did say chin checked, because you did. Moving forward. So then Stacy is walking into these bowl of mints. Now this right here, we are too old for this. This is just, oh my gosh. She comes in, she stands amongst the group. Now before she even walked through the door, Giselle picks up this bowl and she's like, give this to Stacy. And then Wendy's like, yeah, because that breath met me at the door. And I'm like, Wendy, please relax. She comes in and she stands amongst the group. She's like, what are these mints for? Angel said, I have the mints for the fresh breath. So then Ashley turns her apple head to Stacy in front of the entire group and says, yeah, because, your breath can be a little bit hot. The way in which I would have walked the hell out. I don't play them kind of games. You're not going to get me in a group and embarrass me. Y'all need to grow the hell up. There is no way that I would have stayed in this group and allowed you to embarrass me. And Angel, honey, I feel like you're giving a little bit of a mean girl. You got a little mean girl energy to you. How can you talk about tranquility and then shame someone about their breath in the same breath? No pun intended. This same event, then you turn around and shade her? Like, y'all need to grow up. So Stacy said, well, wow. Okay, well, let me go get a mint. So she was just happy they weren't talking about TJ and her husband. So she just went on over there and got a mint child. So then they go outside for a sound bath. They all go around. They say something about each other. And then Stacy says to them, I want everybody to stand up so we can do a cleansing breath. I said, Lord, please leave the breaths alone, Stacy. Okay, if it's one thing you don't need to do, it's nothing about no breath, child. Please leave these heifers alone. So they get up and they do it. And I don't know what they were doing. And child, anyway, after they do that, they go back inside. And Stacy shows Ashley this paperwork on her phone. So she's like, look, I didn't want to show you last time because it's very sensitive. And so she's showing her like, it seems like a docket. That's what it looks like to me, but whatever. Giselle said, I am not buying that. When I got divorced, there was a stamp, there was a seal, it was notarized. Stacy made this on her phone. Okay? Now, if she want to do it, cool. Stacy, please put that away. Child, you have now been stamped as the resident liar. Nothing can change that. And I wouldn't care to show nothing to Ashley for real. I wouldn't show her nothing. Ashley told me, see, and that's all I needed. Ashley, we needed something from you seasons ago, and we still have yet to get it. There are things left unanswered from your past transgressions, aka your ex-husband, that we still don't have the answer to. So who are you to say that's all I needed? Stacy, I don't know what's going on with you, but I wouldn't give Ashley another thing. In the next scene, Giselle, Ashley, and Kiearna are meeting with Cookie at Karen's favorite spot, Tally Ho's. So they get to the spot, the little diner to have some brunch. And Giselle is being sincere. It was just her and Ashley there. She's like, yeah, I think about Karen all the time. Meanwhile, Ashley being fake, talking about, I think about her too. Girl, please. No, you don't. You only care about you. You cannot wait to have something salacious to talk about. You can't wait to have something to laugh at. You can't wait to say, I told you so. You are that girl. Like, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, but maybe that's just me. So then Karen's friend Cookie arrives. Hey, ma'am, come on in. Now, they've been friends for years. Baby, Cookie came in, sat right on down, and came in with the shade. Ma'am, people in glass houses. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. People in glass houses. I know some people enjoy Cookie. Cookie was not my cup of tea. Okay, she just didn't do it for me. So they're talking to her and they're asking about how Karen was when she went in. And Miss Cookie said that she went in strong. She's in a program for drinking. She's been working out. She's been reading. She's been keeping busy. They're like, well, could she possibly be getting released early? Cookie said, she could. They each got the Karen special, right? Scrambled eggs, bacon, and French toast. So they all got it in honor of Karen's birthday, and they're sitting there and they're eating it. I thought that was cute. I thought that was something really special. That means Giselle was paying attention and she was listening. So they talking and whatnot. And so Cookie looks at her phone, and it's Chris Samuels coincidentally texting Miss Cookie. And Ashley just so happened to have tea about who Stacy is trying to get with, which is Chris. Now, Bravo, I'm speaking directly to y'all. I have been watching reality TV since Real World episode 1. I have been watching reality TV since the 90s. You want me to believe that this contrived and scripted scene is actually real? Y'all are playing on my intelligence. Cookie gets a text message from Chris Samuels. Then all of a sudden, Ashley reveals that one of her friends told her that Stacy wanted her to hook her up with Chris. So then Ashley asked said friend, well, did you do it? And her friend said, no, but I introduced the two. And all of this just so happened to happen with the cameras up. Miss Cookie, because I have several questions. Why are you texting with Chris Samuels? Who is he to you? Ashley, why are you saying, I met Chris through my friend Monique, like she wasn't a whole cast member for several seasons? Girl, please be so for real. Honey, you lie so much and create such nonsense that now you're forgetting that we actually know Monique. Talking about my friend Monique. Girl, we know Monique. Girl, bye. Also, Monique is on her way. She'll be returning soon. So was this just a way to segue into Monique returning? Like, what is happening? And that was the end of the episode. That was such a weird scene to me. None of that was real. Chris just happened to be texting you at the time that the cameras were up, and then Ashley tells about how Stacy wants to mess with Chris when she's back with her ex-husband and she's no longer with TJ, who y'all are saying that she paid. If I hear Stacy's name come out of Ashley's mouth one more time, I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, Monique is on her way back. I'm not going to lie. Monique got over to on Love and Marriage DC, and she kind of turned me off. So we're going to see how she returns and see how she integrates with the ladies. And also, does Stacy even know Monique? She don't owe Monique nothing. Baby, the way Monique wanted Chris to get the hell from around her. Now, I don't know if y'all watched Love and Marriage DC, honey, but Monique couldn't wait to get rid of Chris. And now he's been gotten rid of. So, Ashley, find yourself some business, honey, in a new wig. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it all over the place like I thought it was? Did the scenes scene for you? Y'all let me know down below in the comments. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.